Hello, my absolutely beautiful astrology soulmates. It's me, Stormie Grace, and welcome to your weekly horoscope for the week of October 25th, where this week I will have to say it looks to be a jolly good week on our hands. I've been rewatching The Crown all weekend long, which happens to be one of my favorite shows, so I've got all the English phrases trapped in my head, and I'm absolutely grateful for it. But nonetheless, the cosmic sky does look lovely this week, and I feel really good to be able to say to you this week, yes, go for it. There doesn't need to be a lot of rethink, think it over, pause, hold. This week is a week where you really can go for it. We've got a couple blips on the map, but for the most part, we've got Venus coming into a beautiful interaction with Jupiter this week, which just means anything's possible. Go for it. When you touch it, it turns to gold. So I'm absolutely to share the sky with you this week. So right at the beginning of the week, as we're coming in on Monday, we're actually going to see Mercury in a quincunx to Uranus, who is retrograde. So still looking backwards with that Uranian energy, but it's Mercury moving forward now after coming out of its own retrograde. So what this gives you access to and an opportunity to use right here on Monday is this is a great energy where if there's tension, there is anxiety, you have to think something, you feel stuck, I've got writer's block, I have a conversation, or I just can't get the information out. Tank it, right? Get together with a group of people or let some people in on your thinking so that you can get some different insight. Uranus retrograde will provide solution for you. It will provide an innovative perspective on something that you couldn't see before. Now with Mercury moving forward, you have a more direct access to see it and think it through clearly. But you'll know what you're working on because it feels like that itchy tag that Rick Levine talks about, right? A quincunx is uncomfortable. It's like, how come I just can't get it? I'm trying to hit the middle, but I keep going way over here and I keep coming way over here. So whatever you feel like is kind of an anxious or an annoyance to you in terms of information or decisions that need to be made, throw it into a think tank. It is a wonderful energy for group projects. It's really hard when you're trying to think it through by yourself, okay? Now, when we get to the 26th, beautiful Venus is going to square Neptune, who is retrograde. So as you'll see on the slide, we've got this square going between Sagittarius and Pisces, okay? So it's what we call a mutable square, and the mutable energies go like this, so they worry. So this can feel like an energy where in the square you feel like you need to make a decision because you're worried about something, right? And that square does want you to take an action, but what you may be worried about is, oh my gosh, did I pay the utility bill? Okay, wait. What do they mean when they sent this text or this message? You're like misjudging a relationship just a little bit. Calm down, relax, breathe, ask for clarification if you need to, but continue to move forward. But I do also want you to be mindful here that this energy may have you in a little bit of a space of some fantasy, which is not a terrible energy. I don't think that Venus and Neptune coming together, I call them the Bopsy twins, is a bad thing at all, but it will challenge your reality a little bit. So whether it's a conversation that you need to have clarification on, or you see an ad and you're like, yes, this is my special specific thing, maybe do a little bit of research, click in there and make sure that the reality and your vision are in alignment, okay? Now, as we move down a couple days to the 28th, this is where we see Venus in a delicious, and I can't say that word more, delicious sextile with Jupiter, who is also not retrograde anymore. Now, this sextile creates opportunity, pocket of opportunity, but we intelligently take action on it. So on this day, what are you starting? What are you launching? What are you going after? What are you doing in your relationships? Because it's seriously an energy that's like, man, when you touch it, it turns to gold. This is an absolutely gorgeous energy this day. So whatever you're putting out there, what are you vibing into, what you're listening to, what you're bringing into your world, I'm absolutely excited to hear about it because it has got the Midas touch on this particular day. Now, when we get to Saturday, we're going to see the Sun square Saturn over here. So we've got the Sun working in the energy of Scorpio right now, and we've got Saturn, of course, in the energy of Aquarius after recently coming out of retrograde as well. Now, when the sun, which brings light, heat, life, and vitality, is squaring Saturn, who wants our responsibility, we've learned some things. We need to meet the expectation of this vibration over here now. This can be a day on Saturday where you feel like you are under a little bit of scrutiny, right? Or there is some level of level up. Something has happened where you are being asked to level up, present this next best version of you, present this upgraded version of something. Like, you may be finding yourself, whether it is in your home, whether it is in your classroom, it's on the global stage, whatever it is for your life that it's manifesting, you may find that somebody is actually expecting you to really step up to the plate, take on this extra responsibility, and super show up for it. It's like a boss up kind of day. So you're going to need to be on your game, take some actions. But the beautiful part about this is, first of all, Saturn has already been retrograde in the energy of Aquarius. So where your Aquarius vibration in your particular chart was not leveled up enough just yet, during the retrograde, you learned, you came to another place. So now show us what you're made of. And to help you on this day, Mars is moving into the energy of Scorpio. So first of all, it's coming into home court advantage. Mars is like, oh, I know the lay of the land over here. I got it. But what Mars in Scorpio, I think, is phenomenal for, not just this day, but all the way until December 13th, where we're going to see Mars working through Scorpio, is Mars wants to challenge what's going on. In the energy of Scorpio, it's like, oh, this is kind of impossible. And Mars in Scorpio is like, challenge accepted. Let's go. I'm in, right? So it's a great energy for you to push yourself a little bit. What are you telling yourself is impossible? What looks like this huge mountain that you have to climb that day, or you got to go from here to here? Use this Mars in Scorpio to challenge yourself. Use that Sun Saturn energy to break it down into bite-sized pieces. You eat anything one bite at a time. Whatever you're into, you eat it one bite at a time, right? Unless it's a shot, of course. So keep that in mind on Saturday, that now you've got this energy that is ready to dig, to get in there, and is motivated. The other part about Mars and Scorpio that I feel like is so delicious as we move into the season of Mars and Scorpio is that it wants your deepest desires. Now, whatever that deepest desire happens to be for you, hopefully you found some control over it. You found some balance with it a little bit instead of it being obsession, because Mars is still Mars. So Mars in Scorpio, while you could be the best investigator, you're hustling, doing the impossible, it can also stir up obsession. It can stir up jealousy. It can stir up controversy. So whatever is down here for you, let it bubble up so you can see it and take action on having that thing be healthy, okay? Now, as we roll into Sunday, happy Halloween if that's something that you celebrate. I know over here there's going to be lights and flash and smoke and candy and all the stuff, right? But in the sky, what's going on this particular day is we've got Mercury in a trine to Jupiter, who's just been having this great time with Venus over there. Now, Mercury, Jupiter coming together. This is almost this idea of taking the small mind of Mercury, where the details are at, and the large mind of Jupiter, where it's like the big deal is at, right? Like, I want world peace, but Mercury's like, okay, how are we going to get there? So as these two energies are working in trine, that pocket of ease and energy. This is a great day for contracts. This is a great day for interviews, for presentations. We've still got Mercury in Libra. Of course, Jupiter is over in Aquarius. So anything that you need to do where you are sharing ideas, especially with groups, this is a wonderful energy for that. Now, I will say too, I'm not sure who this is for, but it's like a design. Whatever it is, this energy keeps poking me. It's like a design. So if it is your logo, if you're knitting a blanket, what are you doing that you're creating some kind of design with? And then I think what happens is you're trying to take this to either give it away to someone or to launch it out into the world. And this is a wonderful energy for you to use. Get in the vibration of this that day, where it's at in your chart, so that you can really use it and have a beautiful launch out here. Write that book, edit, make that video, make that content, anything legal. If you got legal things going on, look over that paperwork, get ready to file that injunction or whatever you need to do on Sunday, okay? All right, my beautiful friends, I hope it gets to be a very useful week for you. I don't know, it's going to be a beautiful week for everybody. We've got some good cosmic energy, but what you do with it is absolutely your choice. Astrology never takes away your choice. I'm just here to let you know what's on the cosmic forecast so you can decide what you're going to do with that. So hopefully it is a useful week for you, and I can't wait to see what you're getting into. Please let me know in the comment section down below. As always, like this video, comment, share these videos, please. Share the video, and subscribe, of course, because I love getting to meet up with you every week. And if you are subscribed already, please make sure you've hit the notification bell so that as soon as I upload, it can come to you. And it will show me also in the analytics that you have actually hit that notification bell and you want to know when I'm uploading content. So I love you guys a ton, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.